New Year's Eve in 1999. I was in my living room in Irmo, South Carolina. I was watching the ball drop in New York City on the television set, and or getting ready to watch the ball drop. And we're approaching midnight, and one of my favorite music artists, Sting, was getting ready to take the stage and sing from his new album. And somewhere in the back of my mind, as I was doing that, if you remember Y2K, I was wondering, are the lights going to go off when it hits midnight? And as we're approaching it, I wasn't too worried, but I was mulling it over in my head. And finally, the clock struck midnight. The lights stayed on. There was great relief, and then Sting began singing the new single from his album. It was actually called "Brand New Day," and I love the words of that song. Let me read some of them to you. The song is about a man who's thinking back on a love affair in the past, and it didn't end well, and he's wondering if he can rekindle that romance. And he sings, "Why don't we turn the clock to zero, honey? I'll sell the stock. We'll spend all the money. We're starting up a brand new day. Turn the clock all the way back. I wonder if she'll take me back. I'm thinking in a brand new way." It's this idea of hope, of new beginnings, recapturing of what was lost, except maybe having it in a way that was better than they ever had it before. And it reminds me of the great promise that we see in the scriptures. One of my favorite passages is from the Revelation. We tend to think of Revelation as an apocalyptic book. It's scary, but really it's a book of tremendous hope. Let me read you a passage from Revelation 21, beginning in verse 3. "And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.' He who was seated on the throne said, 'I am making everything new.'" This is my favorite passage in all of Scripture because in many ways it sums up all of the Bible. In that simple sentence, we have the good news, the gospel. There is a work to be done, putting right the mess we've made of the world, but that work will be done by Christ himself, and he will make all things new. In the work of God, there is promise, there's certainty of it, if not the details of what those good things will be. Instead of us bouncing between regret on one side or denial on another, we have hope that God is going to do it. This new year, as you think about the possibilities, what I'm hoping for you is that you see these promises from the scripture that God will make all things new. And we get tastes of that in this life. What will you hope for in the new year? I hope you'll be looking for the way God's going to bless and show you new insights of his love and his mercy for you, and that you will experience some of that new day this year. Blessings on you all.